Sup Vault Hunters, welcome back to the channel with me, Donny Mayhem. I am back on Borderlands 3 and it is the 16th of January 2020 and we finally have the 2-week long takedown at the Maliwan Black Site event, where the takedown raid itself will be scaled to the number of players actually in the lobby as opposed to just being scaled to 4 players like it normally is. So it should be a little easier to run. I haven't tested it yet, but I am quite looking forward to it. So I'm not going to go too in depth with that. We have spoke about it before. But in addition to this, there is an event lasting for the same amount of time called the Farming Frenzy. And this mini event is running for the same duration, and they are making a few other changes in terms of rare spawn enemies. They will show up more often and they're temporarily boosting the anointed and legendary drop rates also. So that'll be pretty cool. It'd be nice to try and farm some of the rare spawn enemies. So for the next 2 weeks, every boss in the game has boosted drop rates, including at the takedown at Maliwan Black Site bosses as well. But this isn't all. They have actually addressed some bug fixes as well, some hot fixes, not too many to go through. But there is one major thing. If you've seen my channel lately, I have been absolutely creaming over the iron cannon. I've even incorporated it into a flak build, and the iron cannon has officially been nerfed. They're saying the iron cannon is a strong weapon and we don't want to change that, but it's a little overperforming. We've increased the reload time and made it consume more ammo. So to be more precise, the iron cannon now has a 5-second reload speed and consumes at least 6 ammo per shot, so that's pretty hefty. They are not adjusting the damage, so it's still going to pack a punch. It's just not going to be as effective. I must admit, it's a shame to see it be nerfed, but it is a little bit overpowering. It makes Mayhem 4 mode incredibly easy. So in terms of bug fixes, they have addressed a reported concern where with item card and hotfix sometimes not showing information correctly, addressed a reported concern that Judge Hightower was sometimes not dropping items from his dedicated loot pool, and adjusted the rebalance of the Fabricator, Freddy, Stanley, Constructor, Tony Budell, Trixie Nick and the third rail to provide a greater challenge. They've added collisions to prevent the gunner from sometimes becoming stuck in the Meridian Mercantile, added collisions to prevent players from sometimes escaping the map in various locations, increased the radius of the new U station at the Arrogant Approach, and finally addressed a reported perceived progression blocker when using Glamour on the Abomination during its alive. So I won't go into full detail of the last thing. All I will say is they have increased the anointment effectiveness for the Operative Zane, Gunner and the Beastmaster. Basically, they have buffed their skills when anointed, with being anointed. I'll use one example. So after exiting Iron Bearer's Moes, you now gain 160% increased splash damage as opposed to 120%. So they've just done a few buffs for that, although Amara is unaffected by this. So there we have it, guys. Anyway, that is all. Just a few hot fixes to go through. The iron cannon change is quite a big one, but as of now, for the next 2 weeks up till January 30th, we have the Farming Frenzy event, so get farming them rare spawn enemies, and also the takedown at Maliwan Black Site is now officially going to be scaled down to party size, which is going to be pretty cool. These changes all take effect as of 3 PM PST, 16th of January 2020. So thanks for tuning in, guys. That is everything. Hope you did find it helpful. If you did, a like is always appreciated. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you guys next time.